this right here. What's up, guys? And let me try to fix my little display and turn it into you guys a little bit more so we can see how this is going. Apologize for all the adjustments. So we're gonna get this right. All right, that looks pretty good. Let me boost. Lighting's pretty good. All right, what's up, guys? So in this video, we're gonna be looking at a couple mods for the PS4 controller. Haven't done any PS4 controller stuff in a while, and I've got a lot of stuff planned really soon that I'm really excited about. But I wanted to go ahead and share some information with you about some mods that you guys can get right off the shelf that I think would work really good for you and that I think would be really interesting for you that I think would I don't know, maybe change your game a little bit, especially if you're thinking about possibly going out and getting one of those scuff controllers or trying to build your own. This is probably an easier way for you to get there. And I want to explore it because I've built plenty of controllers and I wanted to see if there was an off-the-shelf solution that would work well. A lot of people have been using this particular system that I'm about to show you, and this is actually version 2, so I decided to give it a try. I'm going to put it through its paces and I'm going to give you my honest feedback in a review later, but tonight is just about my dog's in here getting crazy. Tonight is just about the unboxing, and that's what I want to kind of bring to you. So I've got an unmolested PS4 controller here. This one is pretty much brand new. I bought it from my buddy over at EB, and it's a great controller. It's got kind of the matte black finish to it. It's got one little scrape because I threw it in my drawer. I've not played with this at all. So as you can see, it's literally brand new. And this one does have where you can see the light bar through the front, I believe. That's on the newer controllers. I have taken this apart to look inside, and I'll do that again later when I do a new how to fix your PS4 controller video, because I know people have been asking about different things from D-pads to analogs to buttons to top buttons, triggers. So we're going to go through all that in another video, but today we're going to talk about these mods that are going to happen with this particular controller. Now, if you guys want to see a controller video, let me know. I've got a ton of them and I can show you my collection, but I think we got like maybe 12 now, but I'll show you the collection if you want to see it. But again, we've got this one. I may go buy a new one soon as well because they do have that GameStop exclusive clear one still in stock. May go and snag that. All right, so first thing I want to focus on with this is the trigger stop area. Now, I like to drill in and modify and make my own trigger stops. And basically what that means is the amount of trigger travel that you get when playing an FPS game. So this trigger right now will go all the way down when you're shooting somebody in a game, unless you play flipped where you use these two. I like to play with my L2 and my R2, just my personal preference. I don't like to play with, I like to use these for my tactical and my grenades. So anywho, this generally goes all the way down, and that's a lot of travel. So you put a stop in there so that you only are going this far to get the same amount of response and you're back out of it. I like that, and I know a lot of the modded controllers that you can buy on the market offer that. I think even the Elite controller from Xbox offers that too. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's nice to have just a little bit of travel. You hit a stop and you're bouncing back out. That's really nice, and it makes your shots a little bit more precise, which I think is awesome. So outside of me drilling or modding something in here that's going to be a hard stop that is removable but it's going to leave a cosmetic blemish, I decided to see what else was out there, and I was at GameStop, and like I said, neither of these products is new, but I just wanted to give you my take on them. I looked into these guys right here, and this is the, hope you can see that, these are the quick shot, and these are clip-on trigger stops, and they're supposed to shorten trigger distance for quick response, which is awesome for the PS4. Shows how they apply. And on the inside, you get two versions. You get one that's a little bit more slanted than the other. Sorry for that blur, or for that glare, excuse me. And so this also shows you that as well, the amount of play that you get versus not getting there. Says short trigger distance for quick response, textured for better control, and adds surface area for enhanced ergonomics. I like the third one a lot. On the back here, you can see that you've got some information, different figures. It just basically snaps on, And I've had some trigger extensions in the past, but this is a little different than an extension. This is supposed to be an actual stop and extension, which is really nice. So yeah, let's go ahead and pop this open and see what this is about. This, which also was interesting, you can walk right in GameStop and get this for 15 bucks. And if you got rewards, you can get it even cheaper. So we're going to open this up. If I don't like them, I don't care about this box. I'm just going to give them away. So we've got a couple of different options here. And we've got some, looks like some, oh, there's some adhesive in there. So you're going to have some adhesive you have to deal with and instructions. So let me pop one of each out so I can take a look and see which one I like. There's the little adhesive that comes in the package. It was just placed in the bottom right here with instructions. And you've got the thing that scares me the most is I don't know how well this is going to stick with adhesive for the long term. I'm a little bit, because this was like one of those commands tabs. I don't know how that's going to work with adhesive, so we're just going to have to wait and see. But it says you stick that in, you peel it back, and then you apply it. Let me do a test fit and see what I like the look to be. That's it. Maybe, how's that go? Maybe that's okay. You slide it back in first, and that's maybe looking at it left and right. So yeah. So you got this guy here, and it does give you an actual stop area. Okay. And let me show you guys. So you slide it in, and it hooks right there in, and it snaps on. Doesn't snap on, but it sits on. And then you get that much stop, which is nice. So we're going to just look and measure. Just eyeball it. So you get a little bit of stop there. Let's look at this other, which looks like it gives you more stop. And they are labeled in the back, L2. So, yeah. You got this other one. I like this one. Just off the bat, I can tell you I like the feel of that one more. Yeah, I don't like my finger to be that cradled. And maybe I'm tripping, but they look the same to me. I don't matter to me. So I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go with that one. So let me go ahead and on camera, I'm gonna apply the adhesive. Where's that sheet at so I can make sure I don't screw this up. You stick the adhesive in it first, and it's just regular 3M adhesive is what it looks like to me. So we're gonna stick that, and they got a little landing pad in there. So we're gonna stick it in that little landing pad area. And I put it in a little cricket, but that's okay. The crook should not matter. Jesus Christ. I'm like dropping stuff all over the place, just like my old videos. All right, so we're gonna stick this guy in. It's like an ergonomic nightmare. And we're gonna press down on it pretty firm. See how that goes. I think if you hit that hard, it's gonna fly right off, but we're gonna see. You know, this might be a Gorilla Glue kind of thing if you really wanted to do that. I don't know. Like I said, I'm just testing this stuff out for right now. So, boom, we got that on. I'm gonna let this set up too, just to make sure. We'll put this one back up here. So I guess they give you two sets of the same one. There is really no difference here. So there you go. On the back, you got the R2. We're gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna grab a command piece here, drop it in, and you know, it's so hard to tell with adhesive if it's gonna be good adhesive or bad adhesive, because so many different, there's so many brands out there. Dang, I stuck that one in way too far. Let's pull that out. Probably do this with some tweezers. So we'll jab this guy in, get him set, mash down really good. All right. So these are both on. I like the way this feels, I'm not gonna lie. I wish the PlayStation 5, whenever it comes out, comes like this, just pre-made with adjustments here that you can put a screwdriver or something and you can torque that down a little bit. That would be nice. But that feels pretty good. Really happy with how that feels. And again, these are right out of the store mods that you can do. So if you're not comfortable with like tools and equipment and modding your controller, this is a great way. I also heard while I was at the store that GameStop is going to be selling scuff controllers really soon. The end or the middle of August. I'm probably going to buy one just because, just to see what it's about, because I haven't bought a scuff in a while. And we'll break it apart on the channel just to see what's inside. But I thought that was pretty cool that they're going to be in the store readily available, because not everybody likes to order online from like companies, especially if your parents, those of you that don't order yourself, don't really know what they're buying. Giving a little bit more power. Feels good. I'm happy with that for now. I don't know how long it's going to last, but stay tuned. I did not get any Control Freaks. I already have them. I do like Control Freaks, but I didn't get any this time because I've already got some. Let's go ahead and open this, and then I'll go over the box because I don't want to wait. I'm super excited about this little guy here because this was what I actually went in the store for. Then I was like, I'll buy these other things too. All right. Now, again, this is not a new thing. It's been out for a while, but this thing is called the Strike Pack FPS Dominator, and this is wired, and I do play wired, so that's not an issue for me. Next gen mod pack. So that's really cool. Play like a pro on the front. It's got a ton of mods that you can do. Tournament mode, which is nice. But what I'm in it for, and this is from Collective Minds, what I'm in it for is the scuff style performance with these two back paddles. That's huge to have that performance without having to go in and drill holes and do everything that you've seen in some of my older videos. If you have not seen them, go back and watch my controller videos because I've done a lot of stuff to controllers. But this is a cool way for those of you, again, that are maybe a little nervous about jumping out there and doing things on the controller tip. You know, this might be a better option for you. 40 bucks. And on the back, it just basically shows how it connects to the controller. And it says required wired connection with a 10-foot cable. Okay. Hundreds of controller mods, fit securely on the controller, paddle trigger mods, one touch on the fly paddle mapping, that's cool, magnetic paddles, which is really awesome. And let's read this because this is the most important part. This is their little marketing spiel. The Strike Pack FPS Dominator is a breakthrough controller adapter that adds advanced gaming functionality to your existing PS4 controller. The adapter gives you on-the-fly button mapping and the latest shooter mods without any permanent modification or voiding of your warranty, which is really, really nice. Simply snap it onto your controller, plug in the 10-foot cable, and get ready to experience lightning reaction times and unlimited control. Built-in controller mods use a revolutionary new control system, allowing full control right from the controller itself. No apps, just unprecedented gaming control. Hundreds of mod combinations are possible. Rapid fire, drop shot, turbo 2.0, and so many more. All ready when you need them. So for all y'all out there like to cheat, this is perfect. And I know for a fact that I come across people with this when I'm playing like Call of Duty. And we talk about it, me and the folks that I play with all the time. Because there's just no way in certain instances that you're going to be able to do some of the things you can do without having some sort of aimbot or mod or something like that. So this would be perfect for that if that's what you're into. For me, I'm into it for the paddle capability, Scout's Honor. So I'm going to keep it in the normal mode and just rock on. But I am going to test everything out just in a closed match, maybe with my daughter or something, just so I can kind of see how it all goes. But I'm not going to take all that online because I just don't believe in it. So let's go ahead and open this guy up. And again, my understanding is this is version 2 because version 1 was a little different and they've kind of refined what they had here. All right, so yeah, this thing comes with a legit booklet that you need to kind of dive into. So I'll dig into that maybe later. You got a warranty card here, which is also nice if you think you're gonna need it. You got the unit itself, which if you guys remember, there used to be, I can't remember who the company was. Maybe not Nikon. What's the name of that company, Trina, that used to make those PlayStation accessories? Starts with the N. Somebody help me out in the comment section. But they had a battery pack that clamped onto the back of the controller, looked just like this. So this is not that, but this would be cool if it did have battery pack functionality. You got your two paddles, which look really nice, and they are pretty strong magnets. It's 1, 2, that's cool. Got the little door that clamps to the front of your controller. You get this massive cord here, which is nice. Holy smokes, yeah, that's a big guy. Big heavy duty cord. So you can plug in 10-footer, which is nice. And then you connect this guy up to the PlayStation itself, to the PlayStation controller itself. So you basically line it up into the charging port, press down, which boom, we got it. Slide this guy forward like so. You should hear a snap. Wait for it. I don't hear a snap, so did I do something wrong? Or there we go. I heard it. Click. So it's locked in. Still have full functionality of the speakers. Still have full functionality of your PS button, and it feels really secure. We're gonna go ahead and go back here, and we're gonna add these guys back in, and they are keyed right there, so they don't just go crazy. They should snap in and go in like so. So this is pretty well designed, you guys. Let's test out the capability. Oh, I like that. Yeah, that's cool. Now, I personally like to press up here, or right in the back. Actually, I like my scuff mods to be right up in those crevices right there personally, but to each his own. This is a little lower, a little easier to get to, so you can do it from a couple different button presses while you're jumping and moving around. That bird finger will do it for you, so you should have no issues there. So show you this way. Yeah, so this is pretty cool. So for, let's see, $40, $55, $58, you basically can make yourself a scuff controller and beyond if you wanted to, not including the price of a controller. So the price of a controller being, what's a controller, 60 bucks? Mm-hmm. So there's 60, and let's say 60 is 120. So for $120, you could have this, or, look at it this way. When you bought your system, you had a controller that came with it. So we're just going to say the cost of the mod, 60 bucks, versus what you can do if you want to add rapid fire to a controller, or if you wanted to add a mod pack, or if you wanted to add a paddles and the materials you got to buy and the research you got to do and all my videos and hours you got to watch. It may not be for you. So I don't know, this may be viable. We're going to check it out and see. I just wanted to share my experience with you. I know somebody's going to get in the comments and say, you're so late. This thing's been out for a year and a half, 2 years. For a while, guys, I hadn't been making controllers, but I assure you I'm going to get back in the game, and it's going to be something epic. All right, we're going to plug this top part of this cord in. Just want to make sure I got everything right. And this it's got like a strain relief built in. Ooh, it's tight. So yeah, that is a really tight fit right there. So show you how that goes. It comes out pretty easy. Make sure I'm the right way, and I am. This is a micro USB. I wish it were USB-C. Then I would be like, oh my God, I'm out of here. This is amazing. So boom, plugs into your PlayStation. You're ready to roll. And you probably are going to encounter a little bit of strain here, but this is pretty beefy, so you should not have a lot of problems. All right, guys, so just want to share this with you. I'm not going to say on the cheap to do this, because that's not cheap. If that thing were like 10 bucks, I would say it's on the cheap, but it's one of those you pay what you get for you get what you pay for, said the right way, kind of things. And I think that might be cool. I'm going to go ahead and plug this guy up, see how the functionality works. I'll let you guys know in a follow-up video. If you got any questions about this product, let me know. I'll try to get another video out within the week, but you know, we'll see how that happens. Anyways, thanks for watching. More PS4 controller stuff on the way. Take care. Have a great rest of your weekend. I'll see you soon. Bye.